Welcome to Present Poetry, a podcast where we sit back, relax, and enjoy some poets of the past and present. I'm your host, Erin Crittenden, and before we get started on this week's episode, I want to remind you that all of the material used in this podcast is either public domain or used with permission from the author or the author's estate. It's a fun time for all ages, so sit back, relax, and get ready to hear this week's featured poet. This week's featured poet is SP Singh. SP Singh is an Army veteran, a novelist, short story writer, and painter. His debut novel, Parrot Under the Pine Tree, was shortlisted for the Best Fiction Award at the Gurgaon Literary Festival and nominated at the Valley of Words Literary Festival in 2018. His short story, Palak Dil, won the South Asian Award for Microfiction in 2019. He is the Best of the Net nominee, and his writings have been featured in Penguin Random House, SEA, Adelaide Magazine, Austur, the Brussels Review, Freshwater Journal, the Seagulls Post, Lit eZine, Aksolotl, EgoPHobia, Phoenix, Delyon World, Rio Grande Poetry Festival, Embark, Shine Anthology, Ultramarine Review, Compassiviste, and MacKenzie Publishing. We are reading a few of his poems that he submitted to us through the forum at presentpoetry.com. This poem is called The Woman Across the Street. Across the street lives a woman in a modest house, but people in the vicinity rarely see and hear her. Some say she is a ghost with their raised eyebrows, while others think she keeps aloof. She is a writer. In the past, no one caused so much disquiet and stole every adult's peace and sleep. But not for long. The children could be quiet. They ventured towards the house to dig deep. But their midnight crawls under the window reveal some hushed sounds and a long silence. Then one day creeps past them a black shadow, and they run back, jumping over the fence. As days pass by, the people's interest dwindles. Then, one night, someone sees a man at the door. The news spreads, and their curiosity kindles, and on subsequent nights, they see a few more. The men gather urgently to discuss the matter of the havoc a woman of ill repute could create. Their society and their lives she could shatter. She has to leave the town. They settle the debate. The next day, the men walk toward the house. Behind them, the women and children rant. And they stop a few yards short and announce, "Alas, the door is ajar and the house is vacant." This poem is called The Midnight Ghost. I woke up due to sudden thunder and lightning. The night is dark, the silence deep and frightening. The sharp drizzle turns into a relentless downpour. A weird fear starts to descend into my heart's core. I stand by the glass window and stare into the dark. A black shadow passes before me, and the dogs bark. Big bulging eyes, the long teeth, and the crooked face, and my heart and mind get stuck in his hard, long grimace. The black shadow passes by the window day after day. Is there something important that he wants to convey? Should I go out and ask him? I ponder for a long while, but I can't muster up the courage because of his smile. And what if he's the monster, waiting to devour me up? The terror shakes me from inside, and finally I give up. I put the dark blinds on the windows and shut them tightly. I don't know if the ghost still passes by my house quietly. This poem is called The Mirror. I am the mirror misted at the corners. Unused for weeks, my vanity lies under a layer of dirt, squirming, suffering, fuming. My neglect is long and unfathomable. The wall scares me with its flecks and dampness. I am fearful and wonder how long it will last. The darkness gives me some hope that somebody would restore my pride and pristine beauty. The sun peeks through the window, bright and strong. Suddenly, a woman stands before me, sad at my pathetic condition, or hers, or both. I get a new look. A smile lights up her face. Then she bares her heart. Tears bathe her lovely face. My heart melts. She stares at me for the answers. I fall silent. She falls into a deep thought. It is time for both to move on, and we do. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Present Poetry Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, feel free to like us, leave a review, or share us on social media. If you are a poet or you know someone who is, we would love to hear from you. You can reach out to us or submit your work through our website, which is www.present-poetry.com. Again, that is www.present-poetry.com. We can't wait to hear from you.